Having a clear picture of what the market is doing is actually one of the edges that every beginner needs to have in the market. Now I'm going to be showing you how to understand the different stages in which the market moves, or we can actually call it phase also, in which the market moves. So the first one we're going to be talking about is, now the first thing you need to be aware of is the market trends. This, what I'm about to show you now, actually works for a market that is actually trending. Okay, because like we know, the market actually moves up, retraces back, moves back up, and retraces back, just like a retracement, impulse move, retracement move, and just like that. So what I'm going to be showing you is works mostly in what a trending what market. Now these are the four phases in which the market what moves. Now once you're able to get this understanding, it gives you a clear picture. I actually learned it from trading with trainers, so I'm going to be showing you what you actually can actually do in this kind of a market scenario. So let's dive right in. Now this is Euro USD. Okay, now let's start analyzing from here. The first thing you'll notice is this: the market starts from an accumulation phase. Now what's an accumulation phase? An accumulation phase is actually a phase that is actually accumulation of liquidity with no definite direction. What this means is that price is moving up and down, but actually it's not giving us a pure direction. Okay, it's actually giving us a phase of support and resistance, but at most it's actually likely, possibly, if you want to get profitable, to stay and watch what the market is doing, because the market has what, four phases in which it what moves. Now we can likely see this as, in the trading market, as the buyers actually taking a rest, but in this process of taking a rest, so many folks are getting involved and they're going to be stopping them out. Okay, this is an accumulation phase. Now when price breaks out of the accumulation phase, the next thing it does is it moves up to the advancing stage. Now what's the advancing stage? Advancing stage is when price is giving us a higher high and higher low, higher high and higher lows, just like that, and we keep going to the what, to the upside. This simply shows to us that the market has returned back to its original state, but it's going to be there for a while, but not completely. Okay, an advancing stage is where traders are looking forward to entering their what positions on a long-term trade, on a long trade. Okay, where they look for buy opportunity to take price to the upside, as price what gives their retracement move. For each break of structure, price retraces back. It gives us an opportunity to get in and keep rising to the what, to the upside. Now after an advancing stage, what we are likely going to be seeing is that price comes and starts breaking what, structure. Now once we get a break of structure like this here, we move to the next phase, which is what, a distribution phase. Now at this phase, distribution phase, at this phase you're expected to see price giving us support zone and what, resistance zone. Now what is price trying to do? Is trying to create a liquidity zone for sellers to place their sales opportunities here, and for buyers to place their opportunities here to take price up. So we have two what, liquidity zones. So what price is going to be doing at this phase? We are still bullish. Now this is a mistake that traders make, whereby they think at this phase we have turned bearish, so they start selling and their money is going to be resting here, whereas in the higher time frame we are still what, bullish. So guess what price will do? After the distribution phase, we then move to the what, the next phase, which is the what, the declining stage. Now I need to stick with me. I'm going to be showing you a secret on how to trade this what, this concept. Okay, we move to the declining stage. Now declining stage is where price is giving us higher highs, sorry, higher low, lower low, higher low, lower low, and all of that. Okay, at this phase, let me get a trend line so we can see it clearly. Okay, I got the wrong one. Okay, get something else. Okay, okay, let me just draw it like this so it will be more clearer. Okay, let's just take it like that. Now this phase, now price is giving us what? It's giving us lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. So some folks are busy here selling, so money is resting all here. But guys, take note, like I said, after the distribution phase, we are moving to the declining stage. So after the declining stage, price then comes back to the what? Accumulation phase. Now at this accumulation phase, what is price targeting? The money that is here. Because why? Price is still bullish. Okay, at this accumulation phase, we're going to be seeing that we're going to be taking price up, and now this time around we're going to be targeting zones here. Now remember the first one we said accumulation phase. The next one is advancing stage. The next one is distribution phase, declining stage, and then we have the last. This, since there are four, price return back to what? To the accumulation phase again. Now all of this shows us a clear picture that we are still bullish, but nevertheless some folks are actually what? Selling. So what did the price do? Price took them out. See what happened here? They were taken out. Let me just get a trend line at once. So they were taken out from here. So what does this show to us? It shows that the market is still bullish. So the next time you see something like this happen, where price gives you a double triple top here and you see a retracement move to the downside, just know that you are, mostly if you're doing the analysis on the higher time frame, which is 4 hours, just know that you are still with the trend, so you should be looking for opportunity to still buy. And there's something my mentor used to tell me that, and Sammy, if we are bullish, please always look for opportunities to buy, because that is where you are going to be getting high wins. Okay, I didn't know this because when I was into my trading as a beginner, there's something I always do. If I come into the chart and I see that price is bullish today, I might buy, but when I come in the following day, I look for opportunities to buy and I don't see. What I do is I look for opportunities to sell. So the price gives me the opportunity to sell. So I start getting involved and I discover that most of my sales opportunities are actually what? Actually wrong. Because why? I get stopped out because the higher time frame is actually bullish. One of the things you have to take away from this video is that once the market is bullish, price will always look for opportunities to move back with the trend. The reason is because they know that the market is bullish, so those guys that are trading the counter trend trading are going to be stopped out, except you are a pretty much advanced trader, okay, that wants to look for opportunities to start selling, but you know that the market is bullish. Now all this retracement move here was just to what? Retrace back to this downside and continue the move up. Okay, like we see now, we have a break of structure here, so we are still bullish. So now don't forget, let's calculate from here again. You see that all we are doing is understanding the four stages, guys, the four stages in which the market moves. So we have come back to what? Accumulation phase. Okay, no direction, it's just here. Okay, now we get to the word advancing stage. Now somebody may be asking a question, and saying, what about this one here? What do we say about this? What do we say about this? Well, this was just like kind of like a trick to come down to this order block. If you have watched the last video where I talked about 4 hours trading strategy, I think I explained something like this. Okay, I think I explained something like this. Let me get a clear picture to show you what this is. Okay, this was just a trick, okay, to trick our traders to get into the chart. Now, if you are a trader and you watched the video where I talked about trend line trading strategy, sorry, chart patterns, this is just like triangle. Okay, let's just leave it like this. This is just like a triangle. Okay, this, the major aim for this triangle is that the buyers are taking a rest, so they created liquidity here, so some folks were selling here, and guess what, like I said, you always stay with the trend, you get stopped out, break of structure, so price keep going to the upside. So like we said, we have an accumulation phase where price is giving us no direction here, it's just here, it's just here. We have an advancing stage, you can draw this like this, something like that, advancing stage, and then we come to what, the next phase is what, can you say it? Okay, the next one is what, distribution phase, and then declining stage again. Okay, now let's go forth and forth like that. So we have a declining stage, you can see it like this, declining stage. Now good, after the declining stage, what's the next one we have? We see an accumulation phase again. An accumulation phase again is being formed here. After an accumulation phase, what did we see? We are moving back to what, advancing stage, back to advancing stage, back to advancing stage again. Okay, okay, let's see what happened after an advancing stage. Now there's a little bit complex stuff here. Price got to what, a distribution phase, but this time around it broke above it, up. To me, this is a signal that price might be coming back up. Okay, so what did we see happen after a distribution phase? We had a declining stage, accumulation phase, advancing stage, but this advancing stage was not stable. So okay, price gave a distribution phase again after the advancing stage, but did not take out that high, declining stage, back to declining stage again. Then we came back to accumulation phase. Okay, this thing keep going on and on. Okay, now this is what I wanted to show you out in this video that I said I was going to be showing you. Okay, now whichever stage you are, that was what would determine what you do as a trader. Now looking up of the higher time frame, I'll tell you the secret. Once price is in a distribution phase, let's say it's you came to trade and you discover that pricing actually in a what, distribution phase, what you do is you stay away from the chart. Okay, now what does this mean? This simply means that you stay away from the chart and allow price to do its thing. Then you wait for when price come to what, advancing stage, before you look for opportunities. Now there's something that you need to tell yourself, that there will always be an opportunity in the market. Why going up as a trader, it's always difficult for we to miss opportunities, because we feel if we lose the opportunity we might not see another one. That's not always true, because there's always opportunity. Now the opportunity is that every break of structure creates a new opportunity for you to trade. All you have to do is what, analyze where to get in. Okay, where to get in, where to get in. Every break of structure creates an opportunity for you to trade. Now this was the break of structure. I just saw a break of structure, but the opportunity was not given here, but it later came up later on here. Let me take this out somewhere here. So this would have given someone a 1 to 2, 1 to 3, but it's pretty much risky though if you are not really observant of the particular stage of the market, because here is advancing stage, and what we are seeing here is what a distribution phase. So you shouldn't be taking your profit that high. Okay, shouldn't be targeting that high. So what did we see price do? Price actually came back to a declining stage here, like I told you. And what did we see? What, an accumulation phase again. Then it went up back, break of structure here to what, advancing stage. Here it was a declining distribution phase here, declining stage, accumulation, and then back to advancing again. Okay, so can we see that all we are doing in the market is just moving in these four stages? Okay, these four stages, that's all we do. Okay, that'll be all for this video, guys. Trust you had value.